We're going to get started here. Going to go over some lines and stuff from last week and get started. Futures getting ready to open here in just a few minutes. They should open around 5,000, I'm thinking. But anyway, we'll get started here and go from there. Okay, let's see here. So we got the bottom here on ES from last week, around 50.76. I got a target down here around 49.96, maybe this 50.42. We'll just have to kind of see where we open here. I'm thinking we're gonna open somewhere around 5,000 here on ES. Let's see why that's not drawing there. So I always do my targets here in this green dotted. I do the high and low, um, in orange from last week. Let's see, that'll be... There we go. And then I usually try to draw a fib on that. So you can see here, if you look to the left, you can see where this was kind of a pivot machine gun, and we took all those out. So pivot machine gun is basically 5 pivots up or down, is what the strat calls. And yeah, so let's have to see what happens here. I took my extra monitor off, guys, so I'm actually going to view chat from either my phone or my iPad or something. But and I'm just gonna trade the Bullinox and the Legends account tonight. I am waiting on Apex to have another sale. Certainly not the 50% off. That's not gonna work. But if they don't run another sale before Wednesday, I'm just gonna reset some accounts. But I am starting, it'll probably be later this week. I am going to start with 525K accounts. Um, and I've got a plan for those, basically $75 a day. Within 60 trading days, you can withdraw $1,500. That takes you from eval to payout with a $1,500 cushion. And then every 8 days, as long as you keep your buffer, you can withdraw $600, and that's just one account. So you do that times 5. That's $3,000 every 8 days. You do it times 10 accounts. That's 10 grand or I'm sorry, 6K every 8 days. That's a lot of money. um, you can withdraw 600. So yeah, that's a lot of money. But yeah, I'm just gonna do the if you guys chat, I'm just gonna do the respond to chat from my phone. So just FYI, like I said, I took that extra monitor off my desk. I'm gonna have to get it set back up. That way I can see chat and everything while I'm trading. But there's a ES high of 57.76 last week, all the way down to 50.73. I mean, 700 points in a week. I honestly didn't realize that it had dropped to that much. We'll look at NQ here. So I guess there's a bit of a rumor that Project X may be able to trade across all prop firms. Apex wouldn't be included in that because they don't have Project X. I wish they would get it. Gosh, I wish they would get it. I really, really enjoy trading on Project X. It's just super simple for me to execute. It's very simple to set up. You just log in and that's that. So I really hope that Apex will open up Project X um, as well and offer that. I don't know that they will, being that they kind of paired with wealth charts, which I don't really care for. I tried to like it, but I just don't. So I'm hoping they will. I'm hoping they will get Project X going, but I don't know. There's no guarantees, but I would love it if they did, because it's web based, it's fast. I'm sure there is some slippage, but I'd really, really like it if they got Project X and offered it through Apex. But I am gonna try out Trade Sinker. Whenever I get the Apex accounts uh back going, then I will try Trade Sinker and let you guys know how that goes. So yeah, about 3 minutes here until open. So we just have to see how open goes and go from there. I mean, if we open around here around the 17,000, just be interesting to see if they buy this dip here at open or more continued downside. So we'll see. Um, I don't ever look at gold much, but we can look at gold on here. Oh, two up red week. Um, I'm sorry, outside week last week on gold. Outside week. Oh, it took out both sides of the range outside week on gold last week. So we either get back inside green or we'll get two down red. Um just have to see if they come around through here. Like definitely like a dip buy here around this 2980s. Maybe there for gold. Um Somebody sent me some dip buy areas on gold. So let me see if I can find those real quick. Eh, their levels kind of lined up roughly with mine. Um, this person is saying 2930s, 2880s to 2930s. I mean, 2880s. Yeah, I could see that. That's about right here. Yeah, it lines up with this pivot over here. Yeah, I'm just about in agreement with this person.
The market is open.
All right, so two down red there on gold to start the week.
The market is open.
Look at ES here real quick. Oh, horse manure. Okay. Two down with a gap.
The market is open.
Two down with a gap on ES.
The market is in pre-open. The market is open.
I mean, I'm aware. I'm glad they know I want to know it's open. Oh, all right. I'm going to take a
Order
stab at a
filled.
long. Obviously a little premature there, but Lord, if I blow
Order
this.
filled.
Oh my. Okay, well, the Bullinox account is done. It's all good. Okay, let me switch to the Trade of 8 and the Legends account. Look, and then it pops right back where I bought. Isn't that something? Okay. Wow, guys, NQ down 1,000 at open. Yikes! I don't know that I've ever seen that right at open down 1,000. Um, or ES down 175,
Order filled.
180. Wow, that's nuts.
Order filled.
Lord, I hope I had the stopper in there. Let's see if I can get back in.
Order rejected.
Nope.
The market is in pre-open.
Well, that's what I get for trying to buy the dip right at open, right?
The market is
Oh
open.
boy, that's something. Honestly, if they're eval accounts,
The market is in
I
pre-open.
don't really care. Like I don't really care. If it's a PA, I care. If it's an eval, I
The
really
market is
don't.
open.
Like it's not going to hurt my feelings.
The market is in pre-open.
All right. So, yeah, I was about 20 points off there.
The market is open.
Oh my gosh, it's about 70 points since I oh, holy crap. Unbelievable. It's about 70 points since I got knocked out. That's wild. And now they're selling it back off again. There's the 1 minute. I was just a tad too early. Right premise, but timing is off, which happens to me quite often. Um, but yeah, one mini. I should have done some micros. I'm definitely not a perfect trader, guys. I mean, if anybody says they are, they're lying to you. Probably going to come up here, test this. If they don't come two up, which this did create a higher low right here. So, but if they break this low here, 48.32, then yeah, it's going to continue two down. But we'll just have to see here if they continue to buy this and push it back up. Be interesting to see. I mean, if they keep printing two ups, then I'm 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 definitely a little salty right now. Let's just say that. Yep, gonna print two up. Probably come up here to 48.87. Yeah, past 87. Yeah, two up, two up. Oh my God, you can't make it up. That's why I should. Hey, my fault. My fault for not letting it open and settle there for a minute and chasing and going in too early. It's. Oh, I know what it is on this Legends account. I didn't lose the account. I just hit the daily. I just hit the daily loss limit. So that's why it X me out. Maybe I'll start trading on the 1 minute. So this is a big part of my strategy here. It creates a mother bar, then you trade within that mother bar. Unbelievable. Just a tad too early. Guys, like, seriously, I mean, would I buy like in here or something and then it dropped and then, you know, 70 points higher from. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Again, my premise wasn't wrong. I was just wrong on the timing. I think I will start trading on the 1 minute though. I like I think I kind of like it. If I'd have just been patient there, then I could have caught this move back up. So now this is kind of like acting as a little bit of equilibrium here on ES for the time being. This 4888 level. But we could just chop around in here, being that they created this mother bar here from 49.35 down to 48.30. So we're about in a 100 point range here. Um, just, probably just going to chop sideways until we get out of that. They tried to break it here on this candle and they couldn't. So yeah, so until we get out of this 100 point range here on ES now, then we're probably just going to trade sideways. Oh, I'm so mad at myself I didn't wait. Well, they're doing what I said. Probably just chop around here till we get out of this 100 point range here on ES. Okay, well, since I blew the Bullinox and hit the daily loss limit on this one, I'm gonna hop off stream. But for strat purposes, you're not going anywhere until you get out of this 100 point range, up or down. So sideways chop until you get out of that range. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Feel free to use my Apex code. It's Blues Trades. They are not having a sale right now. It's only 50% off. Unless you just need to reset some accounts, I would wait. Um, Wait for a better deal from them. I mean, it's nothing for them to do 70, 80% off, 90% off, whatever. So just I would just wait, guys. Don't, don't feel like you're obligated to use my code, especially if they're not having a sale. So, all right. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you. I might hop on a little later tonight, but it's going to be after I eat supper and after I watch the 2 hour thing of 1923. That concludes the season, maybe the series. I think maybe the series. So that's on my Sunday night agenda. And catch you guys later. Appreciate you tuning in. Take care.